refresh it. Boom. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Don't have to redo all that. Sweet. All right. Bow. Let's get it going. What? All right. Do not show again. I'm so sick of that crap. Here's whatever. All right. Why is this taking forever? Hmm. There we go. All right. There we go. Just a mom. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Thank you for your daily heart me. It means a lot. Thank you. Good morning to you. Flaming Pumpkin, dude. Yeah, I wanted him really bad. Anytime I saw somebody wearing this skin, I really wanted it. And then, like an idiot, I used the only V-Bucks I had to get the Pumpkin King. And then, like, the next day, he was in the shop. So I was like, oh, shit. you know? No, he's got two. That's just the back bling I have on him. But no, there's two of them. I think it was just in that, you know, thing. Yeah, there you go. See, you can see. He's got two. Have you jumped back on yet to Fortnite? Okay, wait a minute. I can't hear shit. Thank you for the like, Sharky. There we go. I'm just going to do a couple rounds of blitz to warm up a bit before I have to jump into the nightmare that is zero build. Alright. So just the mom, have you jumped? No? Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Trust me, I know. But you got to get on it though. Got to have something to you know, something to do to kind of make everything else not seem so bad, you know? Kind of take your mind off of things. You know what I mean? Did you wait one piece of your, of the debt? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you mean? Yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it. Ghostface, what's going on, Ghostface? Okay, this guy's pissing me off. Come here, butcher, dude. Alright, why can I not aim? What is happening? Why am I doing this? There we go. Come on, come on, go, go, go. Just die. Thank you. Bigger butt. Oh, yeah, man, look, our car got... so there's like a whole bunch of drama involved in our car, right? So we got a car in like 2021, and it, I had horrible credit, so I didn't get a great interest rate on it. But what happened was they gave me a contract where like the printer like messed it up, so pretty much like 90% of the contract was blank, and they were like, yeah, no, that's not going to be a problem. And I was like, all right, that's not going to be a problem, then let's do this. So of course it was a problem, and they eventually sent me a thing saying that, okay, you're just going to pay on the ticket price of the car from here on out. Like the original lender, denied it because of the whole contract thing, and then basically it just turned into it turned into a nightmare. But like I had the car for like a year before I even had to make a payment because they I'm lagging. I had the car for like a year before it, we had to make any payments on it because of the whole contract thing. So now we're trying to talk to a lawyer on all this because now they've changed it. Like now they're saying that we have to pay the interest. They put all the interest back on, and I'm like, so it's just so then they were like, well, you have to do it according to the contract, and I was like, okay, well, what contract are y'all using? Because I never signed a new one, and the other one I got said, the other one I was told, like, confirmed in writing that it was legally invalid. So I know y'all aren't trying to enforce that, And sure enough, they sent me a copy of the invalid contract. So that is what they've been using. And so they've repossessed it now like 6 times, and I've had to pay, just to get it back because we couldn't be without the car. But we've been fighting it, trying to get it handled. But we don't have the money for it, and we don't even have the money for the payments, and it's rough, man. It's been rough. But at this point, you would think that they would just let me, just let it go, because we've had it for so long now, and it's been a nightmare since the start. But yeah, so it wasn't. So I can show it to you. It's not like a blank contract. It's just like the printer didn't print the contract properly, so a lot of it just didn't print. So there's like a lot of it that's just technically blank, So yeah, no, I know. They know that too, but it's hard to get through to anybody that wants to help with it. And, I did talk to a lawyer about it at one point, like when it had first happened. He's like, well, you're not going to get a free car out of this. And I was like, that's cool. I just want them to, honor what they're, honor what they said. And he's like, yeah, no, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I didn't even. So, okay, that's the problem. So, unfortunately, hey, Franklin, good morning. Thank you for the likes, man. Okay, so here's the problem. The finance company is who I bought the car from. It is CarMax. And that is the whole problem. So where I bought the car from is also who technically is the finance company now. Because the original finance company decided, that they weren't the original, No, that's okay. I got you. No worries. I appreciate you dropping in. But yeah, it's a shit fest, honestly, the whole thing. I mean, we love the car, but we don't really know what to do at this point, because like I said, the finance company, so you can call and yell at everybody. My wife doesn't have a license, so she's not on the. Oh man, I've been there having to split wood. I can't do it anymore because of the nerve damage. If I even try, as soon as the axe hits, man, my arms just shatter. I'll give you all the info. You can call. I mean, you can call and talk to him because I would love to get it sorted out. you know, or at least get them to at least stop the repossessions until it is figured out. You know what I mean? Because that's all I try. That's all I was trying to do. You know, that's all I was trying to do. I called and I was like, look, all I'm trying to do is just, can y'all just put a hold on the repossessions until we can get this sorted out, you know, to just, you know, finalized or something. And, you know, it's just, you know, and then unfortunately too, we lost so much paperwork when the house burned down, you know. So when the house burned down, it's like, so now they're like, well, do you have your paperwork? And I'm like, yeah, yes, I have it. You don't need to see it, do you? Because, yes, I have it, of course. No, because it burned down with the house, you know. Which my mom burned down. you know, so it's like, it's just one thing after another, you know. And like I said, we had a GoFundMe after the house burned down to try to help us with some stuff, you know, and get it taken care of, and it did not go well. Stop jumping. So they sent me a copy of the contract, like the legally invalid contract. They did send me a copy of it. They faxed it to me because I said, look, y'all need to send me what you're using for this to justify any of this, you know, because technically speaking, the repossessions are illegal because, you know, yes, I do have the contract that that was deemed legally invalid because they sent me a copy. What I don't have is the original letter they sent me stating that I would. What I don't have is the original letter stating that they weren't going to charge me the original interest rates and that I was just paying on the sticker price of the car. So I was supposed to pay like a total of like $18,000 minus the $2,000 down payment, all that. So it was like $16,000 was left to pay off. You know, and we've paid that. Like we've paid $16,000, so it should be paid off. You know what I mean? But no, instead they just keep repossessing it, and now they're acting like I still owe them another $16,000, which is all the financing because, again, bad credit. Financing that wasn't supposed to be there because legally I didn't sign a legitimate contract for it. So, and when you try to, like, when I talked to CarMax about it and I told them, I was like, look, so here's the deal. You know, trying to tell a rep, basically, and explain everything that I'm explaining to you. They just basically go silent, and they're like, wow, we don't actually know what to say about any of this. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So could you guys just stop the repo until I can figure out somebody to talk to that does, like, know what to do about this? Because that's getting old, you know? So, you know, like I said, yeah, if you want to make videos, you want to talk to Carmack, I mean, you have my blessing, cause this has been some bullshit. Hi, Jan. Welcome, Jan. Yeah. So like you, I'm also, you know, trying to get out of debt, you know. But it's more like I'm trying to get out of debt that I technically don't owe. You know, 'cause honestly, if I had the money at this point, like I would just pay it. I would just pay it and be done with it. You know, just to have the headache go away. Because I feel like lawyers and all this other stuff is going to be just more expensive, or at least the same price in the end. You know, and they're a big company, so I feel like, you know, they're definitely going to be much more prepared than I am. I'll stop zigzagging. I'm dead. Bomber. Every time they start zigzagging, it's like they know it makes my damn screen, or my game lag. But yeah, I do have the fax copy of the contract. I also did find a digital copy that I printed So the original financing company was a company named Exeter. They were the ones who told me that first told me, okay, yeah, so we can't accept this contract. It's legally invalid. So I actually have the letter from them that states the contract was legally invalid. So I do have that, and I do have the legally invalid contract. I have both of those things. The one thing that I don't have that is been a big deal because CarMax has asked me for it several times is the letter they sent me saying that I wouldn't have to pay the interest. That's the letter that was with all of our files, and they never sent me a digital copy of that. They only sent it through UPS or FedEx or whoever the hell they were using at the time. I don't remember. They use them both to send me repossession notices. So, but, and what's really funny too is like they, like they'll tell me, it's going to be repossessed, and then I'll call and I'll say, all right, look, I'm just going to make the payment since we can't seem to get this, worked out, at least to have it not repossessed for another month. And then they're like, oh, well, it actually wasn't going to be put on the list until like the 31st. And I'm like, oh, so I scrambled for this like now because I thought y'all were going to take it like tomorrow. They're like, no, it wasn't even going to be on the list until 31st. And I was like, sweet, awesome. So I had a little time to figure something out, But yeah, but like I said, I do have that. I have the letter from Exeter, and I have the contract. I do, and like you'll see it. So the exact problem was the toner. So the toner on their printer was out. So when they printed the contract, it just came out like half blank, and when they sent it to the financing company. Exeter at the time, Exeter was like, yeah, no, we can't take this. This contract's no good. You're going to have to get a new contract with a wet signature. And what happened was I was out of town, and there was no CarMax that was like near where I was. So they were like, okay, we're going to fax you a contract. You can sign it because they needed a wet signature. So they were like, all right, we'll fax you the contract. You'll have to sign it and then ship it back to us. And I was like, no problem. They never sent me a new contract. And then, like, I don't know, somewhere between 3 and 6 months later, I got the letter saying that CarMax Auto Finance had taken over the contract and that there was no financing charges, going forward, that it would only be the ticket price of the car. So when we finally did pay, oh, and what's really funny too, and CarMax also has like no idea what's going on with this, for like 6 months of like that first year where there was nobody I could make payments to or anything like that, somebody at CarMax was making payments on my behalf because there were all these payments that were being applied to the account, and I didn't even know there was an account at that point. It was really weird. There's so many details. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And we've run we've run it into the ground at this point, but we still love it. We don't want to lose it, Because honestly, it was the first car we had ever like bought straight up like off the lot. Like we had always, in the past, all of our cars came from, but yeah. They were making payments. Somebody was making payments like to cover their ass, I guess, because of the contract thing. I don't know, but yeah. And I told CarMax, I was like, I didn't make these payments. Like, what is this about? And they were like, well, no, you had to have made those payments. And I was like, no, trust me, I would know. I would know if I made those payments. I didn't, because when I got the first statement and all those payments were on there, my wife and I both were like, who the hell made all these payments? Like, what is this about? So we just, ignored it and then kept on paying. And then when we finally had gotten it down to where we had, paid like over $16,000 on the car, we thought it was over. And sure enough, they were like, oh, no, you still owe another $16,000 because, interest. And I'm like, what interest? Like, well, the interest in your contract. What contract? And when I was the last time I called CarMax before they sent me the contract or a copy of it, I asked the lady. I said, "Look, pull up my contract, and tell me what you have. Like, tell me if there's like a toner issue." And she's like, "Okay, so it's actually not letting me pull up your contract." And I'm like, "Oh, that's funny. Oh, also the DMV, they don't have a lien on the truck either, according to the DMV and according to CarMax. CarMax doesn't have a lien on the vehicle, like it was denied or something." So, I mean, like you would think it was an open and shut case, but we're just going through hell with it. Because when I even said that, I was like, "Yeah, doesn't that seem strange to you?" To the CarMax lady, she's like, "Oh no, that happens all the time." And I was like, "Oh, shit, happens all the time. That does not happen all the time." Apple user. Alright, why did I go after this guy when I was lagging so bad? That was dumb. That was a dumb move on my part. Oh well. Yeah, but I can get you the contract though, no problem. No problem at all. And the letter. I can get you that with no issue. And you know what's really funny too is if I were to start like a GoFundMe because of this issue, I bet it would do okay. Whereas, like, cause one time my wife, her food stamps were stolen, and they wouldn't replace them, so we started a GoFundMe because we needed the help at the time, and well, we still need the help, but at the time it was real bad, and so we set up a GoFundMe, and within like 24 hours we had like $700-800, and there was only like $200 that was that was stolen. And then when our house burned down, we couldn't even break like 500 on GoFundMe. And I even had like the letters from Red Cross and everything. It was like, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it goes that way, but it does. Colin, what's going on, Colin? Let me drop that. There we go. What is that, Jabbiclin? Welcome. I don't know if I said that right. But welcome regardless. See if I can do any better here. So I'm not doing well. I hear it, but I don't see it. Why am I not seeing it? Are they under the bridge? Are they in the water? Where are they? Jesus, what? Oh, there you are. Boop. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah. Boom. Off 415, welcome. Let me switch that out. And what's in here? Okay. Yeah, let's see. I will swap that. Wait. Of course. Damn. I really wanted that assault rifle, though. Ah! Alright. There we go. Hey, look, if you would, I would truly appreciate it. I didn't want to keep talking in case you had to, in case you were doing something, because I didn't see you active in the chat for a second, so I didn't want to keep talking to you if you weren't there, because I can't see I can't see like who's viewing on my overlay. I can only see that, I think, on my phone. No. Never signed another contract. They just all they did was they sent me a letter and they said that they had taken over the contract from Exeter and that there would be no financing going forward. Yeah, see, I did that too. I did the same thing. I went on ChatGPT and I actually did get like a dispute. I did like the dispute letter and sent it to the attorneys generals for all states that were involved, because we were living in Virginia at the time. And bought it in Maryland, and they repossessed it from Virginia and Pennsylvania. So, like, I typed everything into ChatGPT and tried to get them to help me out with it, and it was a big help. I mean, I got the. Alright. Damn it. Bummer. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna switch back to Xbox, because this Luna Luna is not working as well. I thought I'd give it a try. I'll go one more. Then I think I'll jump to Xbox and then switch to zero build. Because, yeah, this lagging is way worse than it is on Xbox Cloud. So, but yeah, I did, though. I went on ChatGPT, and then I typed the whole story in, basically every single every single solitary detail that I could possibly think of, I put in there. And they gave me all the information, like the attorneys general. They gave me the dispute letter, which I had to change a little bit, but for the most part, like, it was definitely a good start. But I sent them the dispute letter, and nothing came in. No, I see. That's I can't. They won't give me the title, but they also, like, the DMV won't give me the title because apparently CarMax has the title. That's what I'm saying. There's so much to it, but no, I don't have the. But I do know that, like, if I go into, like, DMV, it shows that there's no liens and that I own the vehicle. And CarMax confirmed it as recently as like a couple weeks ago that they still have no lien on the title. So, and when I asked them, I was like, "Well, if you have no lien and I didn't sign a contract, and how do y'all keep repossessing it and charging me all this interest?" And they were like, "Oh, well, because we have your contract right here." And I'm like, "It better not be the contract I think it is." And sure enough, it was. I don't know. Stand still. There we go. Thank you. Wow. I missed every other shot. There we go. Melly, is that how you say that? Welcome, Melly. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Some of these usernames I don't. Damn, dude! You just shot the damn. Where'd that come from? But yeah, JTM, ask me anything you want to know, and I'll tell you. Got him. There we go. Ah, shit. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, no, I would also love that. So I'll send you I'll send you the info, and you can yeah, that would be a huge help. You know, because they have done it repeatedly, and they're getting ready to do it again if we can't make the $440 payment. You know, which, you know, really sucks. And then because what happens if they take it is that we have to pay like everything that's past due. So if we can just make the $440.71 payment on it, then they won't take it. But if we don't, then we have to pay like $3,000. Yeah, I know. It's just it's such a mess. You know, like all of it's such a mess. Because technically they're like, well, you know, they say they got a contract, and you know, like what I'm like, it's just a mess. Like I said, I would love to try to avoid it and just get it situated, you know, without them repoing it again. Because you know, my wife is in a wheelchair, and you know, we don't have another car, so it kind of makes the whole thing just. Yeah, I got to get back into my DMV account, because yeah, it's because yeah, I know they don't have a lien on it, and I do have the letter from Exeter, which I'll happily send you. Where's that? Yeah, give me that. But yeah, no, I mean, I really appreciate it, and if you want to make your video about it, or call CarMax, or all of the above, like I said, you have my blessing, 100%. And I'll send you everything, and you can see, you know, if there's maybe you can make some progress on it, because it's kind of beating me into submission at this point. Like I'm so exhausted by it. Like, I'm so exhausted by it, you know. Ooh, I need that. Extra sockets. What's going on, extra sockets? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I messed up. Damn. Ah! I'm not gonna make it. Yep, I'm dead. Nope, no, I'm not. But I'm about to be. Unless I find some health. Oh, wait. Ah, shit. Get away from me. Get away, get away. Let me drink this real quick. There we go. Ah. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Actually, okay. So, I had to do the same thing because my mom had called and made a payment, so she's on the account. And if you want to call and just say you're her, just to talk to them, you can totally do that. Because she is on the account, because she had made a payment on it, and in order for her to call and like talk to them to make the payment, I had to add her to the account, like as somebody who could speak. But I mean, I could also sign something for you to speak on my behalf, but I know that like when you like actually talk to CarMax on the phone, uh, like you have to like add somebody to the account, and I do know right now if you just said that you were her, she would they would talk to you, and they would because like I said I yeah, actually they don't have any of her info other than her they only have her name and her phone number. That's it. That's all they asked me for. But yeah, I mean, I can, like I said, I mean, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. I can add you, or I can sign, whatever, so that you can talk to them. But yeah, when they anytime that they talk to her, like even when I had to add her, they only asked for her name and her phone number. That was it. So like I didn't have to give them her I didn't have to give them like her social or anything like that. Just because she's not like she's on the account like as somebody who can talk to them about the account. Um she's not like on the account as like a joint, thing. Like it's as far as that it's just me, but for her to be able to call and just talk to them, that was it. That's all they needed from what I remember. But yeah, I can sign and I just don't know who with them because it's always complicated with them. Like oh, it's always complicated to like any time that I had to fax them anything, they never get it. They don't have an email you can send stuff to, so I don't even know how I would get them that letter. But we yeah, no, I get it. Like I said, we just have to figure out how to do it. Like if I can just call them and just say, hey, look, uh, this person is gonna speak on my behalf. Um, then that might be all we have to do. Is like we might just have to do like a three-way call, and I'll just be like, hey, she's gonna go. Okay, here she is. Bye. You know what I mean? She's gonna go off on you, and you're gonna listen because I gave you permission. Like that actually might be the way to go. I don't know. Just call and say, okay, hi, yes, I am who I say I am. Okay, listen, she's gonna I'm just gonna let her loose and have a good day. Cause I do know like oops, poison ivy, damn. Come on, there we go. Because yeah, I do know that in the past, like if I called them on three-way, like all they do is say if there is somebody else on the phone, they're like, okay, do I have permission to speak to this person? And if I just say yes, they're like, okay, cool. That's usually the end of it. So that might be all it takes. I really don't. I know from past times when I've had like anybody on the phone though that they've just been like, oh, okay, if there's another person on the phone, I have to have permission. And so if I just give them permission, then I'll say, okay, cool. So now that I've given you that, hold your breath. Oop. But yeah, so like I said, I'll message you and we can figure it out. Because that would be super helpful. I really don't want them to take the car. It's a real pain in the ass. And like I said, even if I, you know, did do a GoFundMe. I still have the video of our house on fire, and I posted that with the original GoFundMe. I wasn't on TikTok at the time. Well, I was, but I wasn't like using it really. But I wonder if I posted it now, if it would get out to anybody that would be willing to help with it. Because I know at the time I was really only using Reddit, and those people suck. Those people were nasty. Like, they were so nasty. Like, they were basically just giving me hell about not having insurance, and I was like, okay, cool. So it was a manufactured home. Insurance was expensive as hell, so we couldn't afford it. Hindsight's 2020. It's not like we just didn't want insurance or weren't willing. It was we couldn't afford insurance because it was super expensive. People don't like to insure manufactured homes because they tend to burn down or blow away or all of the above. So yeah, they were just nasty. Like, everybody was being really nasty about it, and they were like, "Well, I don't see any proof." And I'm like, if you don't see any proof, it's because you didn't read. It's because you didn't read the post. Because there's a letter from from Red Cross confirming the disaster on there, like with my personal information, all to make it so it would be clear for y'all. Callahan! Hang on, don't leave, Callahan, because I gotta do that. Oh shit! I just tried to jump through the ceiling there. That was dumb. All right, let them. Oh, it's good, man. I was telling just the mom about our car drama. And she wants to call and go off on him on my behalf, which I am all for. Yeah, hold on, I'm reloading. I'm reloading. Stop shooting. Where are you? Son of stop moving. Alright, you know what? Hold on, dude. God, why can't I do this? Oh my god. Good god. Faxing is optional and they can't legally force you to use it. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it worked out. It worked out that time. I was doing a few blitz rounds just to warm up a little bit. All right, hang on. So I wanna do that. Let me get on my phone here real quick so I can hit that. Here we go, and boom, and confirmed. Did it? There we go. You know what? Let me do that for you too, JTM. Let me do that for you too. Hang on one second. There we go. And confirm. There we go. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did it work? Callahan, you see it? Did I do it? Was it successful? Hell yeah. See, that's perfect because I do not like people being toxic, especially because it'll cause me to be toxic right back, and I assure you, I can be a dick. So, but yeah, yeah, like I said, Callahan, I was telling JTM about some stuff going on with our car, and you know, yeah, I know. Look, I've already gotten it out on him, like and I always get, and I know it's like the people, it's the people that, um, so the people that you're talking to at the time when you call, like I know it's not them. You know what I mean? And so I try to keep that in mind. But as soon as they start, on me, it's always when it gets up to like the higher. Okay, all right. Well, Callahan, let me give you a little bit of rundown. Okay, so I bought a card from CarMax in 2021, I believe it was. When they printed the contract out, right? Their toner was out. So yeah, I'm from DC, so I get it. Trust me, I same way. But when they printed the contract out, their toner was running like super low, so a bunch of the pages were basically just blank. Like half of the contract was basically just like blank. So they were like, "Yeah, no, it's not a problem. Just go ahead and we'll just use this." I said, "Okay." So I signed the contract and I leave. About 3 months later, I got um, I got a excuse me, I got a call from them saying that Exeter, the finance company who had originally, who I was financing through, said that they couldn't use the contract because it was legally invalid. So I said, okay. I was out of town, so they said they were going to fax me a new contract that I could sign because they needed a wet signature, so I could sign it and ship it back. So I said, okay. They never sent me anything. A few more months later, and this was actually, I'll say it went on for about a year without me being able to make any payments on the vehicle because I had no account with Exeter and I didn't know what was going on because it took about actually I think it took about 6 months before I finally got the call about the contract, and then it was like another 4 months before I got the letter from CarMax saying that CarMax Auto Finance had taken over the contract, but that there was not going to be any financing on it. I was basically just paying off the sticker price of the vehicle because they didn't have a valid contract for me. But apparently they still wanted the money for the car. So that's what I thought was happening. And it should have been where I paid was, you know, you know, uh, basically they were telling me that I was going to be making payments on the car, but it was only going to the sticker price. There was no financing because I didn't sign a contract for that, and they didn't have a contract for me. So I also have a letter from Exeter saying that the contract is invalid. You know, so anyway, eventually they repossessed the car. They've repossessed it several times. Because it's already been paid off as per the agreement that they sent me, but now they've tacked all the financing back on from the original contract. And when I asked them, "Hey, what's going on with this?" Like, one, there is no contract. You know, uh, there is no contract. There is no uh, there is no anything. So I didn't agree to any financing. I didn't agree to any repos. I didn't agree to none of that. They also don't have a lien on the car. Like the DMV has confirmed, and they've confirmed that they don't have a lien on the title. So finally, I sent them a dispute letter and all that, and then they came at me with, um, okay, well we're going to send you a copy of your contract. So they send me the legally invalid contract. The title's in my name. The title is in my name, but I don't have the title. CarMax has the title, and when I tried to get it from the DMV, for some reason they would not give it to me. There's no lien. There's no lien on the title. CarMax has no lien on the title. And they told me, and I said, "Does that not seem strange to you that there's no lien on the title?" They said, "No, that happens all the time." And I was like, "Uh-huh. See, I'll just sell a bunch of cars and you got no liens on titles, right?" The used car commission, what is that? I'm unfamiliar. I'm unfamiliar with the used car commission, but would I'd love to really honestly get this because they're yeah, and they're trying to get me to pay another $16,000 in financing that I don't owe them is what they told me. But see, the problem is that I have the letter from Exeter because I got it, in an email. When I got the email from I got it in an email from Exeter, so I still have that. Unfortunately, though, the letter that CarMax sent me saying that I only had to pay the sticker price of the vehicle, then that unfortunately was lost when our house burned down. So we also don't have our original copy of the contract anymore, but we do have a copy that they sent us. So we have the copy of the contract, the legally invalid contract. We have the copy of Exeter saying the contract is legally invalid. We do not have the paperwork stating that they weren't going to charge me interest because of the whole contract fiasco. So, because like I said, that house burned down, paper went up in flames. So, okay. So how do I go about reaching out to the used car commission? Yeah, well, they gave it to me. They're getting ready to take it again. Okay, so I am in Pennsylvania right now, but technically, my wife and I live in Virginia because that's where we lived usually, but the house burned down and this is the only place we had to stay. So the car is titled in Virginia. Virginia. Yeah. I did buy it from Maryland, yeah. I bought it from Brandywine, Maryland at CarMax, whose finance company is based in Kennesaw, Georgia. They also repossessed it from Pennsylvania once already. Okay, doesn't matter where I bought it, so just Virginia's used car commission and talk to them. Okay. Okay. All right, that's what I'll do. I never heard of the used car commission, and I've had so many used cars. Because, like I said, I mean, we love the car, but yeah, well, see, okay, that's what I thought. That is exactly what I thought. I thought that if the car was in my name and there was no lien on the title, that they can't repo the car. Furthermore, I also thought that when a contract is legally invalid, excuse me, the terms of said contract go bye bye. It's like they're. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, everything. Yeah, see the repo guy when he came last time, I ran out there and he already had it hooked up, and I was like, "Look, man, this car is paid off. I'm going through hell with this." You know, I didn't really know to call the cops because at that point I'm like still looking at it from like a CarMax perspective. But I'm like, look, man, the car's supposed to be paid off. We're going through this whole dispute thing and blah 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 blah. And he was like, yeah, that's cool. Do you want to get the wheelchair out of here before I take it or what? So okay. And that you know what? That's if I'm lucky enough to hear them when they come, because they've taken it before and I had no idea. I just woke up and it was gone. So okay, so yeah, so if I log into the DMV's website, which I'm trying to get back into because I my yeah, so I had a donut, not a donut, I'm getting my my fibro fog. Hold on, it'll come to me. Um, Son of a bitch, I can't remember it. The thing that you put on the on the tire. Yes, thank you, boot. I had a boot on it. I bought a boot for that reason. Can or can't. So can't. Okay. Yeah. See, they do some crud ball shit though, man. That's the problem. Like what they can and cannot do. You know, they're there to get it. They're gonna get it. Yeah. See, I thought that too. In Virginia, actually, they moved my mom's car to get it. They moved her car, took because she blocked me in so that they couldn't get it. That's what I'm saying. The repo man is always going to get the car. And if it's the middle of the night, I'm telling you, my mom had parked in front of me because she lived next door. And they moved her car. And we had it on camera. We had it on security camera. They moved her car out of the way, left it in the cul-de-sac, pulled ours out, left it on the side, put hers back haphazardly, and then rolled out with rolled out rolled out with ours. Yeah, telling you, man. You know, especially in Virginia, like it's rough. I mean, at least the guy that I talked to in Pennsylvania, he was very nice because I ran out there in my underwear when I saw that he was taking it. You know, and he was like, "Okay, hold on a second." He said, "Do me a favor, go back inside, put some pants on, and and then you know, then we'll talk, okay?" And so he was nice. He still took it, despite everything I told him. But at least he was nice, the Pennsylvania guy. In Virginia, they were cruddy. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not arguing with you, Callahan. I'm just telling you from experience. You know, that is what they did. You know what I mean? Like they straight up moved her car, and you know, um, but I'm wondering. And you know what? The one it was what was funny too is that was the one time I didn't put the boot on it because she was parked in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I had never heard of the used car commission, and I did so much research trying to find out who I could talk to about this shit, and the used car commission never came up, and that sounds like that's like who exactly I need to talk to, and they never came up. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because, excuse me, I don't know why I'm getting the sniffles. It might be this fan blowing on me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back into the DMB and get that. Yeah, I thought about the Better Business Bureau. That's sometimes hit or miss. Because CarMax is actually, from the research I've done, CarMax Auto Finance is pretty much famous for doing underhanded crudball stuff. Yeah, and I had seen a lot of people had complained to the Better Business Bureau about CarMax Auto Finance. Not necessarily CarMax as a dealer, but CarMax Auto Finance does really cruddy stuff. And read some I read some stuff that people had sent to them. So yeah, as ours is a terrain. It's a 2018, 2017, 20 something, 2017, 2018 terrain. Did you contact? Man, Callahan, you seem to have much better luck than I do, buddy. I tell you, you have much better luck than I do with this. Because in my experience, the Better Business Bureau um, hasn't hadn't taken action on some of the other people that had. I mean, I will full out report it to the Better Business Bureau. Um, it's just such a I think that's another part of it too. Is that my story is just so damn complicated, and it's like by the time I'm trying to tell somebody about it, they're kind of just like, okay, just we're good. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to hear it because it is. It's like and even there's parts of it that I forget a lot of the time. You know, because I'm like, it's been going on now for like so many years, and but yeah, used car commission and Better Business Bureau. That's who I'm gonna have to talk to. It was kind of funny though when CarMax, when they said, so do you have a copy of the letter we sent you, or that you claim we sent you, regarding the no finance when the contract was taken over? And I was like, yes, yes, I have that, of course. My house didn't burn down along with all the paperwork. Totally have that. Do you need to see it now? Because I can't show it to you now, but yeah, I have it. you know. But now you're saying I don't even need that. So, but I do, like I said, I do have the invalid contract, and I do have the letter from Exeter saying the contract was invalid. So I have both of those things. I do have both of those things. My wife's gonna be psyched when I tell her that though, because it's a little nerve wracking. Always thinking that the car's gonna be repoed. Especially considering already it's already paid. No contract. And no lien. I got some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. You guys know anything about that? Hmm. It might be because they're still showing up on my overlay, but I'm not seeing any of them on the phone, so I don't know. Inasuki. What's going on, Inasuki? Oh, is that Mothman? Come on. Come on. Ooh. Mothman. All right. So I'm here due to the aforementioned miasmal misfortune. My advice, hold on to your posteriors, mortals. I don't make house calls for nothing. Okay. All right. Now I need a gun. What's going on here? There we go. That'll do. Callahan, does that 2021 terrain you mentioned still? Does it have Or I don't know if you're still there, but if you are, does it have CarPlay? I don't know what happened. It seems like Jay Bizzle. What's going on, Jay Bizzle? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, let's see here. Chunk. What's going on, Chunk? Let's see here. Ooh, that should be good. Hit the brake. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. I don't want that. That gun sucks. Alright. What else we got over here? Okay, that'll work. What am I looking at? Oh, I didn't know that. Hot tub will heal you? That's, or give you shields? That's super. T Walker, what's going on, T Walker? Come on. Ah. Yep. Oh, yes, definitely. Ah, you did not mean to do that, son of a biscuit. Forgot about that damn thing. Alright, go back down. There we go. Boom. Alright, so let me switch that. Alright. And I'll pick that up. And I'll pick that up. And I need that. Okay, I'll drop it for a second. Oh, no, I don't. Let me do that. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. All right. Yeah, we can go. Jose, what's going on, Jose? All right, here we go. I don't think I've been over here before. How you doing this morning, Jose? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. Give me this. Come on. There we go. All right. Finally. Damn. How you doing this morning, Jose? How you doing? Get up the hill. Get up the hill. That's good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Welcome to the chat. I already talked to Mothman. What am I doing? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm going to drop. I'm going to lose all my health. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. There we go. Okay, so I still need to fight Doja Cat. But every time I find her, I get killed. Like immediately. Not by her, but by another player. I don't even see her. I hear the laughing, and then boom, I'm done. Oh, what's in here? Let me get that health back real quick. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, well, I'm not going to get her on this one. What do we got? No, I'm not going to take any of that. Alright. I'm seeing... This is why I like Blitz so much, because zero build, I'm just running around like a jackass. I don't see anybody. Then suddenly somebody will snipe me. What's going on, Cat? Tia, what's going on? Oh, and I did it again. Alright. If I can just get... I need to find a car. In more ways than one. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Nothing there. What we got here? I'm so sick of that witch broom. So sick of it. It's in like every other chest. Oh, I hear activity. Activity. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Here we go. Keep shooting so I can find you. Give me a sign. Where are you? Come on. Ah! Where are you? Ah! Yeah, they came in hard. God! Oh, that was rough. Alright, I'm going to launch this. It's going to take a second, but I will be right back. Alright, here we go. Hi, Linda. Welcome to the chat. JTM, it says you're still viewing. Didn't you go to work? Oh, what do I need to do here? Here we go. I'll take that. I do not want that. What else we got here? Yeah, I'll take that too. Why not? We'll not get that. What else we got here? There we go. Oh. Nope, not what I meant to do. Drop that. Thank you. Boom. Alright, here we go. Oh, and an ammo box. Sweet. Let's do this. I think I need to switch back to Xbox Live though, because this Luna is glitchy as hell. Oh, damn, I wish I would have opened that first. Oh well. What else we got in this bunker here? Oh, we got footsteps. We got footsteps. Ooh, they're above us. They're above us. Where you at? Where are they? There they are. Yeah. Damn, it's already lagging and I didn't even do anything. What else we got here? Picking up a lot of these. Guess I'll drop that one. Here we go. Anything up here? Nope. Get me out of here. Come on, come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. I see no people. What's the light? Let's go to the light. Let's head towards the light. Let me do something here. Hang on. Ah, not what I wanted to do. Go back, go back. Nope. Back. Nope. Son of a... What's this? Okay. Cool. Don't know what that is. Let me switch here. No. Oh, phone, where is it? Oh, is that the bunker? That's not the phone. That was dumb. Alright, bunker. Here we go. What can we get here? Oop, want that? Yep, give me that. There we go, thank you. Come on. Alright. go. Chase Daniel. What's going on, Chase Daniel? Oh. That's not. Well. Let's see here. What else we got? Boom. Boom. Okay. Free? How do I use it? Okay. How do I use that? I haven't used that before. Well, I need to have that, I guess. I haven't used the airstrike before. I don't want 2 assault rifles. Which one should I keep? That one. So, give me that. There we go. What else we got? What else we got here? Actually, I think I'd prefer that. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. I need to find... Alright, well I need to defeat the Mother of Thorns, which I don't think is going to happen in this match, but still need to get that done. Let's try this. Oh, yeah, nope, switch that. Well, you know what? I don't want anybody else to pick these up, so boom. I'm gonna use those. There we go. Alright. I gotta figure out how to use this, though. It says it's a single-use attack. Paris. Hi, Paris. Oh, footsteps. Maybe I can use this thing. Where are they? Okay, so this thing kind of sucks. Okay, so you gotta use that from a distance. I had used it before, I didn't know. I didn't know. Did I at least take that person out with me? I hope. Alright. You know what, actually, let's hit back to the lobby for a second. I'm gonna do a different skin. You know what, I need to, thank you for the likes, 10K, we go. Nope. Not what I want. Let me do this. Settings. No, not what I wanted. What do I want? What am I trying to do? No. No. There we go. What does that say? Looking for party off, matchmaking region. Okay. What's going on, Bradley? How you doing? Alright, let's switch him up. Let's switch it up here. Who do we want to play as? I'll go Ghostface. Ghostface will work. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, snappers. I forgot. Let me do this. Oh, I wanted to play with that guy. Can I cancel? I haven't used that yet. Yeah, there we go. I can cancel. Cool. I want to use the werewolf guy. Ugh. That's a bummer. I don't want that. Okay. Let's try this guy out here. Let's see. How do we want to do this? No. I love this back bling. It's so cool. That's hilarious, but no. That's also funny. Okay. What about this? Nope. That's adorable. No. Definitely not. That's so cute. Even though I know what happens to that cat. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. I might have to go with that. I don't know. That doesn't look bad. I think I might go with that. We'll give that a shot. I think. No, definitely not. Damn, that's pretty cool too, though. Let me see. Oh. No. I wish they had a black and red version of that. No, it's not bad. Doesn't match at all, but... Eh. Hmm. What else we got? That's not bad. I think that matches the vibe. That's pretty cool. Love that guy. No. Nope, 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 nope. That doesn't look bad, but no. It's another one doesn't look bad, but don't want it. Oh, that's pretty cool. What about this? Damn. That looks pretty good. But that's a maybe. What else we got here? All right, so this is a maybe. Oof. Okay. Let's just... You know what? I'm gonna go with... What was the first thing I said? I don't even remember. What was it? What did I have on him that I liked? Oh my god, really? I can't even remember. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. Well, I guess it couldn't have looked that good if I can't remember what it was. Shoot. What the hell? Wait, it was around here. Right? No. Oh my god, I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was this? Oh, it wasn't that one. Huh. Okay. Huh. Well, I guess it couldn't have been that good because I don't remember what it was. I got nothing. Alright, well. Oh, it was Robin's wings. That's what it was. Where are they? Oh, there we go. That's why I wasn't seeing it, because I wasn't seeing it in the thumbnail, because it's the different setting. Alright, pickaxe. What do we want for a pickaxe? I mean, I guess we could just use his, but... I love that. That's so cool. What is this? Birthday cake? No. Nope. Nope. I think this is cool, but I wish it wasn't. I wish you could like see the hands through it, because it just kind of looks strange when you can't see the actual fist on it. And I wish these had like different color schemes. Oh, my phone just... Or my watch just died. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait. That looks pretty cool. We'll go with that. And then... I will use B. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. Oh, that looks awful. That looks equally bad. Nope. Not terrible. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. Alright, I think these look best. For some reason. Even though they don't at all. Okay, and did I get the full moon thing? Yeah, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. Alright. Let's do this. What am I looking at here? Ooh. Alright, let's see if she's here. Oh, yep, she's here. She's here. But can I get to her before somebody else? Where are they? Alright, I hear her. Where is she? Shoot. Can I get over here? Slide down. Slide down. Slide down. I don't think I'm well enough equipped for this fight, but... I heard her. Where is she? Oh, wait. Where? Where? Ah, there they are. Got him. So let me drop that. Get that. Okay. And I'll pick up the wrecker. And... you know what? I need this real quick. Ah! That was horrible. I think I'm going to switch to the Xbox. I'll try one more. It lags so much. Alright. Alright, there we go. JTM, it says you're still on here. You still on here or did you go to work? $10K, thank you for the like. Oh, shoot. I'll try this again. Apparently somebody else is too. I don't know if she's on this part. There we go. There we go. Give me this. You. And drop that. There we go. Alright. Alrighty. I guess we'll take that. Not that. Is that up or down? I think it's down. Yep. What else we got over here? Okay, I keep finding shotguns. That's irritating me. Oh. Dead. Damn. I gotta move away from that. I'll get demonetized. Oh. Ah! Demonetized. Oh. Get away from me, emotes. Oh, wait. Oh, come on with this. Oh, you're gonna get me demonetized so fast. Alright, I'm gonna go for this one more time here. See if we can't do this. Ah, I wanted that. Damn. Oh well. Where are they? There we go. Yeah! Off to a good start. Off to a good start there. There we go. Alright, where is she? Okay. I don't actually know what I'm doing here. Snap! 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 I'm about to die, damn it. Can I use this? Got him! Yeah! That was fun, too. Nope, nope. Not what I wanted. Come on. I'm gonna need all that. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I guess we'll go with that here. Damn, I need, like, more stuff. Ah, come on, get up there. Ah! Oh, why did I do that? Oh, okay. I was like, did I really just die? What do we got? Okay, you know what? I do love that gun, so I'm gonna grab that. And I got my ammo here. What else we got? Alright, well, we got plenty of ammo. That's important. Bunker. What can we get from the bunker? Even though I'm all full up. Why do I keep doing that? Come on. There we go. Damn. we got over here? Okay, another pumpkin launcher? Oh, I see. Alright. Where is it? It's gotta be under. Yep. Yeah, it's just dumb if I don't do that. Although... yeah. Darn. Okay. Not sure what that just did. Huh. Okay. Where is she? Where is this mother of thorns you speak of? What are we doing here? Okay. Oh. Got somebody. We got somebody. Okay, I cannot seem to aim with this thing at all. There we go. Sweet. Well, that can get me to 95. That can get me to 100. So I guess I'll take the med kit. Oh, that'll get me there twice. All right. Let's add another. Oh my god, I'm so sick of the damn broom. What else we got here? What am I looking at right now? What am I looking at with this? Ugh. That better not have demonetized me. There you are. Where have you been? I saw it said you were watching. It said you were watching, and then, yeah, I know. Well, you said you were going to work, but then you were still there, and then all of a sudden, you and Callahan got into your triple B argument, and then y'all both disappeared. Oh, okay, gotcha. Because I was like, are you still there? If so, you're the only person. Mm-mm. I don't know why. Like after a while, TikTok stops promoting my live. No, not really. Just uh, you and I have had different experiences with the Better Business Bureau than Callahan has. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like normally I'll at least see that people are scrolling, even if they don't like join. I'll at least see that they're like scrolling and stopping for like a second. But it just after a while it just stops. Like I don't think I've it's shown anybody that's joined. I don't think. Yeah, I do. I do. I'm nonstop just narrating what's going on, and so, unless I'm like concentrating, which because I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Just not my ceiling paint. If I'm gonna complain about something, it's gonna be my mom burning our house down. That's what I'm gonna complain about. I mean, she didn't do it on purpose, but I will forever hold it over her head. All right, man. Where? See, this is. Oh, there we go. Somebody. Right. Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, I don't even have to exaggerate it. It's such a ridiculous story, just as is. Like, I don't even have to exaggerate. It's just, you know. Where is she? Okay, wait. Where did that? Uh-oh. Somebody else was just showed up. Oh, they're sniping. Sniper. Sniper. Shit. Yeah, that's the funny thing, though. Like, I don't even have to exaggerate that story. You know, it's just telling it as is. I was thinking about posting the video um, of it burning, and but I think the only copy I have is the one that was promoting the GoFundMe. So, which I mean, I guess I could still like the GoFundMe's still there. I just nobody donates, but I could try. See, or even if it just, oh, why did I do that, you dummy? Oh, I'm not hiring him. He's useless. Oh, snap. I did like a funny Venom video, like Fortnite, uh, but like that was like one of the videos I did, but it didn't really get any views, and I actually promoted it. Like I paid to promote it, and it still didn't get very far. There we go. Yeah, like it's still, and because it was funny. TikTok was like, "Hey, so if you promote this for $8, which part of it was just from like something like a credit I had on here, but it was like, if you promote this, you'll get anywhere from 100 to 1,000 followers." And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty sweet." And I got like five. I got like 5 followers from it. And then after, it was funny, after the campaign ended, They were like, yeah, so you got like 3 followers from this, like just success. And I was like, that's not what you said. Now oh my God, turn the radio on. I'm gonna get demonetized on YouTube if I keep getting hit with these tracks. All right, where was that guy sniping me from? Where is he? Where was he? Up there. I think he's up there. Come on. Let's go find this feller. Let's go find this feller. Jump on this little... Oh, come on. Boom. Yeah, you can't catch up with my Batmobile, son. Actually, you probably can. Where'd you go? There he is. Oh, okay. Are we doing it this way? Let's do this. Boom. Oh, come on. Alright, you know what? Where is he? I'm just gonna try to... I'm gonna try to blow it up. Where is he? Got it! Yeah! Ah, shit! I heard it. I heard the noise. That was rough. That guy was waiting for me. He was waiting to use that because that's a one-hit weapon. He was just waiting for that. Bummer. I wonder if I could do a version of TikTok where like um, I tell us, like in the story, like where you do it with photos. Like I wonder if I could do a version where I tell the story with like music behind the photo or whatever, and then you got to scroll to the next part, and you scroll to the next part, and then you scroll to the house burning. Like I wonder if I could do it that way because that would be pretty funny. Because I mean I took the whole thing with with humor, because what else are you gonna do? Ugh, I don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Okay. Well, I can't sample any of that because I'll get demonetized on YouTube. What is this? Okay. Whatever. Alrighty. What did I get that was new? Oh, duh. That was dumb. That'll work. Okay. Hate that. What else we got? Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna clear it. Screw it. What else? Alright. Did I look at this shop? So, Rave Mellow, don't want. Lycan West, don't need another werewolf. Oh, God, especially that one. Ugh. You know what? He would be cool for when Fortnite brings out where you can get, like, jackets and hats and stuff, he'd be cool then. He'd look pretty cool, like with a jacket on. I like that. Um, let's see. Got him. I like that dude. He's cool. I thought I liked these, but they don't look very good. Oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm colorblind, but to me, it looks like these are green on the right side, and then like in the actual picture, yeah. So those look green to me, but in like the little thumbnail down there, they look orange. I don't know if it's just me or not. Got that. Oh, that's a pickaxe? What? Oh, okay. I see. That's interesting. That's okay. Let's see what else we got. Nope, nope, nope. Got that. Hmm. Oh my god, that's not what I thought that said. Oof. Alright, well, I do like this. $1.99. Hmm. I don't have $1.99, but I do like that. Is it leaving today? No. Okay. Maybe I can get $1.99. 16th. Is today the 16th? What's today? What's today's date? Um. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think my live's being promoted anymore. I'm just gonna kill it. Yeah. Oh. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can figure this out. I need to switch that. Okay. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay. There we go. Welcome to the chat. I don't know if you're on, I think that's TikTok. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay. I think I got one more in me for right now. Then we's gonna take a little break. Okay. Boom. Is she over here? Get up there. Ah! Come on. Damn it. Ah! Okay. Let's try this. Can I do it? I don't think I can do it. Oh, got it. Oh, not the gun I wanted. Bummer. Okay, now I need to... Okay, now I need to try to get up there. There we go. That'll work. I need that. Definitely want that. Swap these two here. There we go. Come on. There we go. Excuse me. Well, there's some shooting afoot. Guess I should try to go up there. Where are they? I heard them. There they are. Why can I not aim this damn thing? Got him. Got him. Sweet. What do you got here, buddy? Alright, I got no ammo. I'll take that. I'll drop that. I'll move that to there. And I'll drop that too, actually. Alright. I gotta find... You know what? I am gonna take that, though. Because I have no ammo. Alright, here we go. Let's go. I'm only taking that because I don't have any ammo. I won't do these for the XP though. There we go. Alright. Let's see if I can find her. Come on! Oh, no. I need that. That was probably a bad decision. Where is this person? Let's see, can I do this? There we go. And then try to jump. Boom, there we go. There they are, I see them. There, I see them. Got him. Sweet. Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna take that instead. Here we go. Alright. Where is this damn... Oh. People. I thought, no, maybe not. I guess not. No people. Oh well. I hate that pumpkin launch. That thing sucks. Alright, where can I find... You know what? Yeah. Take that. Oh, come on. Alright. Where is that what I'm looking for? No, isn't that the Daft Punk thing? Oh, car. See if they left anything.
Don't hang up on me.
Dead. Okay. Um. What do we got going on here? Okay. There's that. There's this. You know what? Let's do. What am I looking at here? Where are we at here? Oh, okay. Damn, 10K. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, we'll do one blitz. Ah, I'm gonna get demonetized with that stuff, man. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. See if I can grab that. Got it. There we go. Oh, it's a tomato dude. He's an OG. There we go. Not OG enough, apparently. Let's see here. I'm gonna get cocky and then I'm gonna get killed. Okay. Where'd they go? Damn it! Alright. I'm out. 'Cause I got some stuff I got to do. What we got here? All right. All right, here. There we go. Skip feedback. No, thank you. All right. I'm gonna do a. I'm not sure what happened here. Oh, I see. Nope. Let me have it. It's unlocked. Won't you let me change it? Nope. Okay. I'll try this. There we go.